This video is going to explain how to write the best offer for your next home, whether you're an agent or a buyer. There are many different options and there's many different things you need to know before writing an offer. The first thing is getting yourself with the best leverage possible as far as how much cash are you working with, your credit score, your positioning on where you're going to be looking, and knowing what your options are. And most lenders and agents I know typically will work with whatever the client is coming to them with. So if they, for example, if they say, hey, I want to put 20% down, they're going to say, okay, great, because that's better for them. It's easier. So, however, I typically like to find out what my clients are working with and then show them the options, and every single situation when they go to present that offer is different. But most agents get beat out 8 to 10 times before getting an offer accepted, and that can be really discouraging. So some clients won't ever maybe make it past the third or fourth offer. So the better you can prepare your client and the better knowledge you can give them. So I started off 21 years ago doing loans, so I got really good, very well rounded on loans, and then started selling new homes and have been selling over 50 homes a year for the last 18 years. So basically from 2003 till about 3 years ago. So my point is, the more offers you write, the more you learn. So I'm here to educate if you're an agent, if you're a client, or even if you're a buyer. So when you find a home you like, the best thing you can do is find out how many offers they have. Your agent is, or you are going to call them and see how much information you can get. Every agent is different. So based off what they tell you, I read people every single day based off what they tell me, how they say it. And that's how I'm able to get 98% of my offers accepted the first time. The other way is I'm able to present it to my clients. They trust me because of my experience and because of the way that I'm able to explain the positioning, and they trust me, they know how long I've been in the business, what I've been doing. But if I didn't have that going for me, what I would have is a mentor or a broker, somebody I would edify them. So whoever is teaching me, they've done this, they're teaching me, this is what they're saying. I'm very honest, and that's how I would start until I have enough experience behind me to edify myself. I've sold over 1,500 homes, been a top 100 agent in California, sold 150 in 1 year. I've sold 70 in 8 months without any assistance from anybody else. So my point is, I've seen high volume, I know numbers, I'm very well rounded, and this is what I see happening. Currently, the home has been on the market for 5 days. Every situation is different. It's been on for 5 or 60. And depending on which market you're in, the price range, you're going to have to learn from other agents or look on the MLS, multiple listing service, to see how many days they've been on, and do some research. If you don't have a mentor or coach, you got to do more research to look at the trend of what is going on. Ask yourself, why did this home so fast when this one didn't? I will tell you that when homes are not listed correctly, a lot of times it's the price, it's the commission, pictures, the time frame that they list the home. All this matters. For instance, if you list a home on a Monday or Tuesday, and I present an offer a Wednesday or Thursday, and I know the market, and I know if they wait they'll get more offers, then I'm going to present an offer full price or maybe $1,000 above and say, if you guys accept this today, we'll give you $1,000 over. And a lot of times when they're inexperienced agents, they say yes. And that same agent has called me and got upset with me because I waited a week and a half, 2 weeks before presenting offers, because I'll get 40 offers compared to the other person getting 10. There's a difference. Every single thing you do in real estate matters. So I'm still learning. Over 1,500 homes, 21 years. I'm currently 40. I've been doing this and I'm passionate. I retired a couple times already. What I mean is, I do this because I love it. So I want to educate, teach, train, and inspire people to not give up and keep selling. So how to position your offer. Here's the thing. The best offer in most cases is cash. Not always, but typically a seller will take cash, then conventional financing, then FHA, which is government loan, VA, veteran loan. USDA loan, which is a rural area. Those are all government loans. And then you have down payment assistance, which is the least one they want to take. The reason is because the government loans and down payment assistance loans, they have more requirements. The appraisers are going to call more things out than a conventional. Obviously, cash doesn't need an appraisal. You can still get one if you like. Now, I actually disagree on cash when I am on the buyer side. I will, or the seller side, but I'll explain it to sellers that, if I have a conventional loan, and I'm going to get into this. Stay tuned for this tip about conventional financing. The difference between 20% and 3% is none, and I'm going to explain why. Most people don't know that. Most agents don't know that. Most listing agents think a 20% conventional offer is better than a 3%. I'm going to explain why it's not. If the more money you need to buy, the more risk you are. So if I'm paying all cash, it may look better. They're going to close in 10 to 15 days, but they're also more likely to get cold feet because they find a better deal. This is how I'll explain it to the seller when I'm on the buyer side. It's true. I've seen it. So when they're spending all cash, they might make an offer and then go find someone else. That happens a lot. I've seen them cancel a lot. So the difference between a 3% and a 20% conventional is just the amount of cash you got to bring in. So if I have a buyer that has great credit, 3% putting down, now another buyer is doing 20%, but their debt to income ratio is high, so they have to do that. And then something comes up, medical emergency, now they're strapped. I've seen that all the time. So when I'm on the buyer side, when I'm in a 10, 20 offer situation, I'm explaining to my client why you need to go 20% conventional, because most people won't take the 3 or 5%, even though it's the same exact loan. And there's instances where my client will get approved, do that, and then when we're in escrow, the percentage of how much money, here's a trick that I doubt under 1% of agents even know. And this, if you waited till this long, you've got so much value. Because if you write your offer for 20% down, if they can qualify, and they end up closing at 3%, it doesn't matter because it's a conventional loan. Now, you can't switch it from conventional to FHA. That's a problem. All right, I'm going to get into the main points of writing the best offer. Here we go. You guys ready? I only know all these tricks because I've done so much volume. I've had 30, 40 offers on listings. I've seen other people do creative things, and the times are changing. It's going to get even more resilient. The market, you're going to need resilience in this market, is what I mean. So when you're writing an offer, here are some tips. You could remove all loan contingencies. You could remove the appraisal contingency. You could add an appraisal gap. And if you like more information on this, message me and we can do a call and I'll train you. So you could write, here's a great secret that no one knows unless you've sold over 100 homes probably in a short period of time. So if you've sold 5 or 6 a year for 20 years, doesn't really matter because you're not going to see enough. You could write your offer to be 3, 5, 10,000 above any other higher offers that come in. That's a sure way 95% of the time to get a call back. Not always, guys. Some of these agents aren't always working for the seller and they want to maybe double end it and they won't always tell them the truth, and that's illegal, but sometimes they do. I know this for a fact. I've seen it. So most of the time, you will be one of the top 2 to 3 offers. So now how do you sell this to your clients, especially without making them wait to get rejected 4 or 5 times before believing you, guys? That is the selling part. That is using your passion, explanation, showing them, hey guys, this market right now, even though rates went up 4.88%, our inventory is under 2 months supply. We have less than 126 listings in Fresno from 350 to 450 to purchase. So what this means is, guys, we're coming into the summer. It went up 20 listings with over 500,000 people in Fresno County. The market's getting crazy. And if you reverse what the payment went up to reflect the price of the home, Home prices in Fresno County went up $70,000 in 1 year. They were going up 30 before. Crazy. So this is all facts. I could show them this. I could talk about examples. I use storytelling. And by the time I'm done, they believe me because I tell the truth always. So it comes out in me. So start with always telling the truth. Get better. Build your character. Then when you say it, the energy will come out. You don't have to think about what you're going to say. It just constantly pours out and people will just feel your energy and they believe you and they follow you. Now, another thing is, a little tangent here, but start investing, start buying property, start learning, get full in real estate so people will follow you, your clients will follow you. Another tip, if you're slow to make decisions, then your clients are going to be slow to make decisions. I'm very quick at making most of my decisions. I've learned bigger decisions take more time. Eating food, buying a house, all these things, guys. I bought 7 homes in 7 days before. So I've learned to slow down a little bit. But the reason I've been successful is because I do make quick decisions. I think it through, I move, I take very minimal time on what I eat, on what I wear, guys. Black, gray, easy peasy. Use that brain power for resourcefulness. So get your offers right. If you guys want to jump on a call 7 a.m. on this YouTube channel, 7 a.m. every Wednesday, I'll be doing more coaching, offer negotiation. Love to see you there, guys. Till next time. See you soon.